Hello everyone, my name is Yejin. Today, for our final project in Empower Learning, I want to talk about the driving force of my life. I have titled my passion, The Click Moment. Before diving into my story, here is the roadmap for today. First, I will define what this passion means to me. Second, I will explain why I chose this path, sharing my personal journey from a TA to a tutor, the reality I faced, and the academic theories that explain it. Third, I would discuss the impact on my career and life. Finally, I would outline my plans for the future. First, my passion. To start, I want to clarify my passion. It isn't just a broad concept of education, it is specifically teaching. More precisely, I'm addicted to that split second of connection. It is that magical moment when a student goes from a look of confusion to sudden clarity. I call this the click moment. It is the spark where information transforms into understanding. Second section, why this passion? So why have I chosen this path? It stems from my tangible experiences. I have worked in two distinct roles, as a teaching assistant and a private tutor. As a TA, I mostly grade papers and solve their questionnaires. I saw the symptoms of students' confusion, their mistakes, but I couldn't always treat the cause. However, as a tutor, I could finally dig deeper. I could ask why and guide them. Through this process, two things happened. First, looking at struggling students felt like looking into a mirror of my past self. I could empathize their anxiety because I had been there. Second, I experienced mutual growth. To explain a complex concept simply, I had to understand it perfectly. Trying to teach them helped me grow just as much as it helped them. The second reason is the reality and resilience. Pursuing this passion wasn't always a smooth road. There were challenges that went beyond studying. I faced conflicts with the academic director due to different educational values. I also struggled with students who had very short attention spans or no motivation. At times, it was exhausting. But enduring these external factors taught me true responsibility. I learned that teaching is not just about explaining well, it's about patience, negotiation, and not giving up on a student. This resilience confirmed to me that this is my true passion. Academically, I built this resilience through Robert Ballarand's concept. He distinguishes between obsessive passion and harmonious passion. Despite the conflicts and difficulties I mentioned, teaching does not drain me. It energizes me. It integrates positively with my identity. Therefore, I can say teaching is my harmonious passion. It is also explained by Ryan and Diffie's self-determination theory. When I help a student finally solve a problem, their needs for confidence is met. When they realize they can do it alone, their autonomy is satisfied. Being in a position where I can facilitate this internal motive and witness their happiness gives me a unique sense of purpose. Now, how does this impact my future? First, in my career, I aim to become an educator specializing in engaging scaffolding. Remember when I mentioned students with short attention spans? That experience taught me that I need to do more than lecture. Like Vygotsky scaffolding theory, I want to build support structures that keep students engaged and help them climb higher on their own, even when they lose focus. Second, at Taichung University, this passion makes me a better collaborator. I strive to foster a culture of shared learning, knowing that explaining concepts to peers is the best way to learn. Third, in my personal life, I plan to embody the Pygmalion effect. This theory suggests that positive expectation lead to better performance. I want to be the person who holds high positive expectations for my family and friends, believing that my trust in them can help them succeed. The last section, plan for pursuit and conclusion. Finally, what is my strategy? My plan is to bridge theory and reality. At Taichung University, I will deeply study educational psychology. At the same time, I will continue my work as a tutor and TA. I plan to treat my workplace as a laboratory. I will apply the theories like scaffolding or SDT to real students to see what truly triggers that click moment and how to handle real-world challenge. In conclusion, teaching gave me a chance to reflect on my past and build my future. It taught me that true passion includes the responsibility to endure difficulties. I want to be an educator who not only teaches knowledge, but also understands the heart of the learner. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.